What if the most dangerous place on Earth isn't a war zone, isn't a volcano, but a hole hidden beneath Antarctic ice so powerful it shut down military aircraft mid-flight, and pilots were ordered never to return? This is the story of the 200-foot hole in Antarctica the military refuses to explain. Antarctica is often described as an empty, frozen wasteland. But in reality, it's one of the most restricted and militarized regions on Earth. Despite international treaties claiming it's dedicated to science, vast areas remain off limits, and certain zones are marked no-fly, even for military pilots. One of those zones hides something extraordinary. At the center of U.S. operations sits McMurdo Station, the largest human settlement on the continent. From here, military aircraft conduct rescue missions, transport scientists, and fly deep into the most hostile terrain on Earth. For decades, these missions were routine, until one flight changed everything. According to a retired U.S. Navy flight engineer, his crew was dispatched on an urgent medical evacuation. Time was critical. Lives were on the line. To reach the destination fast enough, command approved something rarely allowed: flying through a restricted no-fly zone. That decision would expose them to something no one was prepared for. As the aircraft crossed the frozen expanse, the crew spotted something impossible below. A massive hole in the ice, perfectly shaped, slanted downward, at least 200 feet wide. It looked less like a crack and more like a deliberate entrance, descending into darkness. Moments after flying above the hole, the aircraft's systems began to fail. Instruments flickered, electricity dropped, navigation systems malfunctioned. The crew reported intense magnetic anomalies, as if a powerful force was interfering with the plane itself. This wasn't normal. Something about the hole was actively affecting the aircraft. Natural sinkholes don't shut down military aircraft. Ice formations don't create magnetic interference. Whatever lay beneath the ice was producing energy, or technology, far beyond anything expected in Antarctica. And then, the mission ended. But the real shock came after they returned. Upon landing, the crew wasn't debriefed by McMurdo officials. Instead, they were confronted by men in dark suits, not stationed in Antarctica. They were from Washington, D.C. The message was direct and unmistakable. You will never fly over that hole again, and you will never speak about what you saw. No explanations, no questions allowed. Is the hole a natural phenomenon, or an entrance to something buried beneath the ice? A hidden base? A lost ancient civilization? Or a gateway not meant to be found? With Antarctica melting faster than ever, one question remains. What happens when the ice finally reveals what's been hidden for thousands of years?